100 days after freedom, I stood before my nation and said this. These were historic times. The people trusted us to lead after decades of struggle. Every single day, we had to answer for our actions and remain committed to their hopes. Leadership is not about titles. It is about responsibility. It is about accountability. Millions had suffered, and yet they trusted me to bring change. I asked myself a difficult question: am I worthy of their trust? Power does not impress me. Responsibility humbles me. Every decision must improve the lives of our people. The people voted for change, and change they must have. We focused on action, not words. Free healthcare for children and mothers. School feeding programs. Electricity and water for homes. Because if their lives remain the same, then freedom is incomplete. Promises mean nothing without results. They called it a miracle. A nation once divided by hatred, now voting together. Former enemies shaking hands. A peaceful transition of power. But miracles do not sustain themselves. They require discipline, commitment, unity. A miracle becomes history if you do not protect it. I was once prisoner number 46664. For 27 years, I lived behind bars. I could have left prison with anger in my heart. Instead, I left with purpose. When I became president, I saw power not as revenge but as responsibility. Your past does not define your leadership, your choices do. My country was wounded. Years of injustice. Years of pain. Years of division. Many demanded revenge. But revenge would only deepen the wounds. Healing requires courage, truth, forgiveness. You cannot build a future on hatred. I do not carry a magic wand. Freedom does not erase poverty overnight. Democracy does not instantly end inequality. Real change requires planning, discipline, sacrifice. Transformation is a process, not an event. We will be judged by only one measure. Not by speeches, not by ceremonies, but by whether the lives of our people improve. If the poor remain poor, then we have failed. Impact is the true measure of leadership. Unity does not mean pretending we all agree. Disagreement is natural. Debate is necessary. But even when we disagree, we must remain committed to one nation. Artificial unity is weakness. Honest unity is strength. Yesterday's enemies now sit at the same table. Those who once opposed each other now build together. It is not easy. It is not comfortable. But it is necessary. Because a divided leadership creates a divided nation. The strongest leaders unite opposites.